What up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message whenever you catch a video. You guys, I ain't gonna lie, Virgo, this is a bit, sorry, before I start going. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If it resonates, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, use the description box down below. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. Virgo. I'm not gonna lie. Before I started the reading, I really was intended to not read today. I really was, and that was really a state of, I wouldn't say fear, okay, but you guys know how I feel about delivering some messages, okay. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cried today, and I had to really get everything out so that I could give the message, the way that I need to, okay. And this message won't be for everybody, but who it resonates for, they'll get it, right? But Virgo, the last Virgo reading that I did for you guys, I don't know if you guys, you were triggered by the reading. For some of you guys, I honestly feel like this is a younger energy, okay? I keep getting 13 or 14, in between 13 and 16 here, Virgo, okay? But like I said, apologies if it triggers anybody or triggered anybody in that last reading, okay? I definitely feel the emotion. I definitely feel the pain. Some of you guys, this is things that happened to you when you were a child, that childhood trauma that's really, coming in right now. For others of you guys, Virgo, this is you being in a situation, things that you have been through in your life, things that you know that you would fight for, you would stand for. If there was anything you could do, Virgo, you would definitely try to make it different. You could have already tried to do things, and no matter what the situation, it was warranted to be the way that it was, okay, Virg? I feel like there's somebody here, Virgo, where there is this teenager, especially this young feminine here. I'm also getting divine feminine here, okay, Virgo, that could be taking their life here, okay? Some of you guys, Virgo, you understand whatever this person has been going through in this child situation, because it could be from neglect, it could be from abuse, it could be from whatever. Somebody may have tried to run away numerous times, never have been able to escape fully here, Virgo. For me, it's a very sensitive and touchy topic to talk about here, okay? It really touches my heart. And I know that, Virgo, for all of us, this is the same thing, okay? Even if you haven't experienced this before, Virgo, I feel like if something like this showed up around you in your life, with your friends, anybody, like, Virgo, that it touches your heart, okay? I'm also getting that, Virgo, everything that you see, the way that you see the world, the way that you feel, just who you are, Virg, and I'm speaking this about Virgos. I'm not speaking this about myself. I'm saying this directly about Virgos. You see things so differently. You feel things so deeply here. So the amount of compassion, the amount of empathy, the way that things hit you, even if it's just watching TV and watching a movie, and somebody else would be like, oh my gosh, like, why are you crying? Virgo, like, you feel these things, okay? So things definitely, it's different for you, because when you feel these things and these things, you want to help people, you want to save people, you want to tell people, teach people. It could come off in the wrong way, the right way, at the right time, or in the wrong time. But Virgo, your intention is pure, okay? These emotions, these thoughts, these downloads, the feelings that you get before everyone else, Virgo, these are real. Okay, and a lot of people around you, I'm picking up, Virgo, they won't understand it. People around you at this time, or even in your past, present, whatever, Virg, even in the future for some of you guys, there's going to be very limited few people, Virgo. It's going to be a very tight-knit circle here, Virgo, that actually really get how you operate, how you feel, why you're crying at random, why you feel, why you voice things at random, why you allow one thing to go by and pass, but you don't on something else here, why you stand for something else that may seem petty or small, minute to other people here, Virg, okay? But I'm picking up on the most, Virgo, a message for me, a message for you, because at the end of the day, Virgo, all of us are, it doesn't matter if you're gifted as far as reading cards, you know, singing songs or reading people, whatever. As a Virgo, all of us already have this genetic code of being able to be empathetic, okay? Being able to be givers, being able to be providers, being able to be compassionate, being able to be honest, being able to be loyal. That's why that's a universal trait for the Virgo. That's why when you see things on Google and you say, what's the characteristics of a Virgo? Those things will show up. That does not mean that Virgo, that's what you will exhibit at every point in your life. What that means is that Virgo, by the time that you reach a certain stage, or when you really do reach who you are, Virg, you will be those things. But before you to realize that, you may have to go through certain things. You may have to see certain people in certain ways that no one else sees, Virgo. You might want to save people. You might meet people that you want them to save you. You know that you're worth saving. You know that you deserve certain things. But you might come around people that you find yourself trying to convince that of. And that's okay, Virgo. Everything in your life right now is really going in purpose here. And I do feel that, Virgo, even though you're getting everything that you want, you're at this state of being very emotional right now. Okay, it's almost as if, you guys know that song Broken Road by Rascal Flatts, okay? It's like, you know, walking down a broken road to be led to what's purpose, to be led to, you know, your heart's desires here, Virgo. Okay, so I'm definitely picking this up. It says, I only see them when you're not around. What the fuck? So yeah, Virgo, I feel like you see things that other people don't see. Okay, you see things whether you're around or not around. You feel things whether you're around or not around. Okay. Now let's get into these cards here, Virgo. That is the message and download I was picking up for you guys. I was also hearing the song Thug Holiday. So let's run through those lyrics real quick, Virgo. Because I want you to understand, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. It's okay to see things and know things and behave differently than others, because you do see and feel that way. Okay, Virgo, I feel like, you know, it's very hard for you to process certain things and analyze and understand certain things, because the heart that you have of giving, providing, wanting to really take care of people, wanting to really help people, Virg, you're not doing that for money. You're not doing it for looks. You're not doing it for clout. This is what is encoded in you. This is what's in your heart here, Virg. So I feel like for you, a lot of things really do hit differently and affect you differently, especially if it's something that you've been through, something you've experienced, something that you know you could help people with, or something that other people, not something, excuse me, what was I going to say? Or something that you have already predicted. Okay, Virgo? Period. Okay? So let's go into these lyrics real quick. I'm also getting that, Virgo, you can feel like you keep fucking shit up. Or this is somebody here, Virgo, they feel like, you know, no matter what, I feel like, Virgo, there's somebody who really looks up to you first and foremost, right? And they feel like, Virgo, you know, no matter what you're doing, they see you fighting for the right thing. They know that you have the right heart, okay? But it's like everybody around you, they try to silence you by making you seem like a fuck up. Okay, Virg, I'm also picking up that this person knows that, like, anything, you know, the minute that you touch a subject, things get out of order, things get out of line. This person, they don't want to come to you, Virgo. Even though they're hearing what you're saying, they're not coming directly to you. I also feel like, you know, you're kind of drawing somebody in. You're trying to tell somebody, it's okay, I'll accept you energetically here, okay? For some of you guys, especially Virgos, those of you guys that have a major platform here, I feel like you could have like a quote-unquote super fan, it's not really a fan, but this is somebody, Virgo, that's going through a lot of emotional, things here. They've been through a lot of trauma in their life here, Virg, and they feel like they relate to you. They feel like you know it, you understand it, but maybe you've been busy. Maybe you only come around when you can, or you're hitting this person back when you get the chance to. And by the time you get to this person and hit them back, there's already been this big ass, storm. There's already been this tower moment. There's already been this chaos, dispute, downfall, whatever you want to say here, okay, Virg? So I feel like at the end of the day, you have to know, like, you can't save everybody. Your job here, Virg, you spreading your word, you using your story, to reach other people, or the empathy, the heart that you have. It gives you this ability to be able to love people. But I see that, Virgo, somebody sees this strength. You carrying a lot of people that don't even fuck with you, or you having to carry a lot of things that they feel like you don't deserve to carry. So they didn't want to be one last burden. They don't want to be one more problem on your shoulders here. But I feel like at the same time, they admire your strength, but it makes them feel like they don't, that they still lack it. Does that make sense, Virg? Okay, so let's read the lyrics to this song before I forget, and then we're going to get back into these cards, Virgo. But I'm getting that, yes, somebody looks up to you. They definitely idolize you. They definitely praise you. But, Virg, that's the problem. They need to idolize and praise themselves. They need to uplift themselves here, Virg, so that they can win, so that they can have this value. But I'm also getting that, Virgo, it's for some of you guys, especially those of you guys that's in this public platform, public position here. It's also this reminder that, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You won't be able to save everyone. Everybody won't be able to come through and be what everything you need, thought, and desire. It means that just keep going, keep putting the message out, even when it hurts. Even when you're sad, continue doing the work. It doesn't mean that you're reading cards. It doesn't mean you're a public speaker. Maybe you do hair. Maybe you do nails. Whatever this is, if people watch you, listen, and follow, and you can set a statement, set the tone for people, okay, then you know what time it is, okay? You will always face adversity, diversity, but you got to be able to keep going past that, okay, Virgo? I'm really picking that up for you guys to know that, especially in this next coming week here, Virg, to know that you can't save everybody, okay? Also, Virgo, some of you guys, if you've lost people, and if you're losing people, and no matter if it's spiritual death, physical death, just also know that some people are walking away because they know that, you can't save them. They can't save you. It has really nothing to do with you. It's all about you continuing on, okay, Virgo? So I definitely see, somebody being called home here, Virgo, okay? I don't see it being somebody on a public platform. I'm getting somebody that never even reached that position, okay? And that's what hurts even more, because when you see beauty and brilliance, and especially if you have the gift to see that in other people, when you know that somebody was destined and could be so many great things, Virgo, and you want to help them, and you're trying to help them, and there's nothing you can do because this person, they don't want to be helped. They're standing in their own way. They can't receive the help. You get. Okay, so let's read these lyrics real quick, Virgo, and we're going to get into the cards. I promise. Excuse me, y'all, my eye itch. I'm also hearing that song, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Okay, so I'm going to have to do both of these lyrics. But for you, Virgo, here it is. This is for you, the song that would resonate on your end, or should. If not, you need to switch the energy. Okay, Virg? Thug Holiday by Trick Daddy. It says, Thug Holiday, go ahead. You can cry. This upright, baby. Everything gonna be gravy later. That's right. This the time when hold on, you guys, 1 second. It says, this the time we take to remember all the loved ones we lost in the struggle, I dedicate this to my brother Hollywood, Toby Bam, my dog Itchy, and little Trav. I dedicate this to the struggle. Everybody in the county jail, state pen, check it out. So, you know, Verb, you could have seen a lot in your life here. You've heard a lot. You've been through a lot. So you understand things on a different level. Some of you guys, Virgo, you have lost a lot of people. Whether it's to the prison system, whether it's to death, whether it's to addiction, whether it's to you elevating in life here, you have lost a lot of people that you love, Virgo. You have seen a lot of people lose themselves, okay? You have seen a lot of people win and fall down, okay, Virgo? But you have also experienced this in different ways and levels of your life, right? So let's get into these lyrics. It says, here go one for bad luck. Hell against that nigga wouldn't have none. But when I think about it, what would I be without my gun? How could I get away from the popos if a nigga couldn't run? And how was I given a daughter when I always prayed for a son? Life is crazy, ain't it? Sometimes I even think the same thing. I've been waiting on freeing the ring, hell, but ain't a thing changed. And I lost my brother in the struggle, and then he lost his mother. And I'm thinking about it, who's mine? Who's gonna raise my brother? Not to be a thug, stay in school, don't use drugs. Who'll teach him right from wrong and show them boys true love? So I pray for better days, face the bomb and runaways. And I put my gun away and I pray for peace on Sundays. It's crazy, ain't it? Just like the soldiers that ain't coming home this year. Just like the fellas in prison, we miss you so much for real. What about the children who ran away that ain't coming home today? Well, here's a message from coast to coast. Because when them thugs really need it the most, a thug holiday. Okay? It says, here go one for all the killings and all these conflicts in religion. See the mothers, Jews and Christians, but know they are all God's children. There's only one him. Plus, ain't none of y'all confronting him. So blind in our own minds, we wouldn't even know God if we were in front of him. And I read your books, know all your remixes to the bottom. What about a verse for the thugs? Curled with drugs and survival. That's asking chapels, naming Martin, Malcolm, and Farrakhan in all my history books. Only one died was the Americans. And that's my point. Who's responsible for Vietnam? And hold on, there's more. We had 2 world wars. And how come judges make more than the teachers is making? When they the one raising all the taxes and got us fighting for education. Life is crazy, ain't it? So many tears throughout the years. Somebody tell me what's going on. And so many lives, but only God knows about the pain deep inside. It gets so hard, you gotta keep your head up. I know you fed up, but stay strong. Here's a message from coast to coast. Because when thugs really need it the most, thug holiday. Just like, yeah. It says, this is for all my people in the ghetto. I'm calling out to all my thugs in the ghetto. I'm calling out. It gets hard sometimes, but you know you got to keep your head up. Be strong. Here's a message from coast to coast, because when thugs really need it the most, thug holiday. And see, Virgo, it's not that you a thug. People see you as a thug, gangster, judgmental, a judge, FBI agent, all of these things that really come with a label and a position of authority when you really look at it. You get what I'm saying, Virg? One that you know, people know that they can't fuck with you, but they can also come to you when they being fucked with. Okay, and for you, Virgo, this ain't what you asked for, but this is who you were created to be. Okay, so I feel that Virgo, you, like I said, you see things and feel things differently. Some things you might let slide, some things you will not let slide. And I feel like when it comes to women, mothers, children, and elderly, Virgo, that's something that you feel very passionately about, and that's also something that you represent within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, you have been through a lot growing up as a child, and a lot of you guys, you're going to live to be elderly so that you can help raise children. You still believe in the village. You still believe that it takes a village to raise a child. You still believe in us never growing up, because we're always children of God. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? Even that's why a lot of you guys have been wise ever since you were young, so that you could always understand that you were forever a child in God's eyes. So you will always be able to reach children, elderly, whoever you needed to reach in whatever time that was necessary, Virgo. You just built different. You made different. You see different. And Virgo, anybody that you don't bond with right off the top, Virgo, it's not for you, and it won't be. Some people are simply in your life for a season, for a reason. It doesn't mean that you gotta save them. It doesn't mean that you gotta lay with them. It doesn't mean that you gotta have a relationship with them. It just simply means that understand what the lesson is in that moment, so that you can keep moving forward. Because a lot of times, Virgo, you find yourself stuck because you want to help folks, because you feel like that they can help you in some shape or form. It's different for everybody. But Virgo, what I'm trying to remind you of is that you have a purpose here, a real purpose. And a lot of people won't get it, because a lot of people don't understand that when they kids, they get the chance, and they don't have the choice. They get to live as children. Unfortunately for you, Virgo, even if you came from a two-family home and all of these great things, or you came from a broken home, you never got to live as a child because you didn't think as one, but you always behaved and came off as one. That's why the old people and young people loved you. That's why people your age, they really didn't get you but wanted to be around you. That's why, Virgo, you've had this on you for a long time, my beautiful Virgo. Okay, a lot of people come around you, Virgo, and they only come around you when they feel like they got something that can blind you. Okay, a lot of times it's materialistic, but for you, Virgo, you see people, whether it's their soul, whether it's the things they got on, you don't care. You see things right from the matter of what it is, the nature, the core. You see people's soul. That's a part of being the earth sign. You are the core. You get what I'm saying, Virg? So I feel like, Virgo, yeah, what the fuck? I only see them when you're not around. This could also be what somebody's trying to do to you, Virgo. They won't go out in public with you, but they around in your face. They don't pop up on your social media and congratulate you in front of everybody else, but they do it in your face when it's just you guys. Okay, so let's get into these cards, Big Bird. Let's see what time it is. Let's get into it. I also feel like, Virgo, you're going to get this set of emotions, and once you if you let it flow through you, once you get it out, you're going to be good. Somebody also knows that, Virgo. Once you realize something, once you figure something out, once you release it, say it, do whatever, that, Virgo, it's going to be over. You'll be good. Once you find out the truth, they know that it'll be over here. I'm also getting that, Virgo. Okay, you told somebody, you asked somebody the truth. They like, how do you know that? You didn't say anything. You really didn't know. You just could have been asking a question. You could have just stumbled on something here. Stop, Bella. No. Okay, and they lied about it, Virg. That's what I'm picking up here. So when you do find out the truth, they know that you're going to really be over them. Okay? Yeah, but this is what I'm picking up here. I survived. That goes back into that other that what we were talking about earlier. You won't be able to save everyone, Virg. Okay? Yes, it says I'm not used to being alone, always with someone. So, Virgo, somebody here, that's another thing too. Somebody here, let's get back into this reading. Somebody here is not used to being alone. You are, Virgo. You know how to survive, whether you got your back against the wall, you're by yourself. Okay, I feel like somebody thinks that it's something special. They trying to look at your birth chart, Virgo. They trying to figure things out about you, Virg. Whatever it is, and it is. It is your birth chart. It is your aspects. It is your purpose. It is your destiny. Okay, I feel like they want a part of that. They're not used to doing that. Okay, Virgo, this is also somebody, Virgo, they don't know how to just come around you and sit back and chill. They don't know how to come around you and tell you exactly what it is. This is somebody that feels like they have to always interact with you. They have to agree with you. They have to allow you to do whatever you want to do so that they can be around you. But Virgo, that's not really what it is. Even though this feels good for you, okay, yeah, it says don't let that man lie to you. He loved that woman. Okay, for some of you guys, this is somebody that's trying to reject you. Okay, for others of you guys, this is what it is. Don't let that man lie to you. Okay, they around because they not used to being around, being alone. They're used to having somebody around them. This is somebody that will allow you to be like, yes, I'm mad at you. They like, why are you mad at me? I'm just mad at you. They like, okay, you could be mad at me, Virg. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody that really tells you that they love you, they love you, they love you. But every time that you asking for something, Virgo, if you say you have a long day at work and you just need A, B, and C, they don't know what to do with it. They don't even know how to show you love. They just telling you. It's a bunch of words. There's no action. Okay. This is also for some of you guys, like I said, somebody here, they don't know how to tell you something, even though they know that you would take action, Virg, even though they know that you love them. This comes back to that childlike energy. I really want to stay away from it, Virg, but I got to give the message. They think that you're going to be mad, okay, Virg, or they don't want everybody being mad at you because you're going to fight for them, okay? Oh, Virgo. I really wish, for those of you guys, and I said this in the last reading, I really don't want to, the energy keep coming back up. This is not somebody who has been through this. And that's why I said I don't want to trigger anybody, okay? This is more so an energy here that's going through this now. A very young person here, okay? It's very sad. And, I wish it was more we could do, all of us, anybody. This is life, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying, Virg? I really want to just get out of this reading, but I'm going to continue on, Virgo. Okay? If you guys are going through that type of energy, you will be free. The more you speak, not speaking it in a way of pain, trauma, and hurt, but speak in a way of, being able to help people, help that inner child, accepting what happened, okay? But, also understanding, like I said, Virgo, you can't save everybody, okay? For those of you guys that's been through this, I feel like, there's some things here that you say from pain. There's some things, you dealing with, you hurting from. That's okay. People who understand you, they'll get it. Okay, if they don't, they don't, Virg. Okay, but yeah, you don't have to pretend like, happy-go-lucky. You don't have to pretend like it's all okay. Okay, I also feel like this is what somebody is doing. I feel like Virgo, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they want to come, that's what they're doing. Yeah, it's a lot going on here with the child. okay? Whether this is neglect, abuse, whatever, okay, Virgo, maybe you seeing this with somebody, you know, in your family. You don't want to do the wrong thing here, Virg. Okay, you could be debating, should I go speak to HR? Maybe you seeing things if you're a counselor. Maybe you work at a school here, Virg, or this is your sibling here. It's not that you trying to be funny, but whatever this is, or this is, you know, there's just this energy, weird energy, and I want to keep it on based on everything else we was talking about, Berg, but it keeps coming out. I cannot ignore it, okay? I feel like also, too, that's a problem. Somebody has ignored something for so long here. I'm also getting that, Virgo. Somebody could try to come to you with all of this guilt and remorse because they know that they ignored this fact and they trying to put it on you, trying to put it on your shoulders here. Okay, but let's get back into the love reading side. For those of you guys, Virgo, dealing with the love interest here, let's see exactly what else is going on with you. Yeah, worth the wait here, Virgo. Some of you guys, you could be in school. Okay, some of you guys, this is what you're doing. You could be a counselor, a life guidance, a life guide, what do you say, life coach. Okay, something to that extent here, Virgo. Okay, especially if you work in like the CPS system or something to that extent here. Okay, so you see a lot of things when it comes to children, when it comes to family. You know, you definitely want to wait before you open up, or you know what things are like. Okay, Virg, when it comes to home life, family life, or somebody's family life or home life, I definitely see that, Virgo. You wanted to help somebody. Okay, I feel like if it was up to you, Virgo, you would tell somebody they're beautiful. You would tell somebody, you would make somebody feel beautiful. Okay, I feel like, Virgo, you know, or somebody knows that you're simply missing somebody. Okay, they also know, like, Virgo, they can't help you, they can't heal you. They want to, they just don't simply know what to do. They don't have enough, or this is how you feel, like, damn, I wish I had known, I wish I could have done this, I could have done that. Okay, somebody knows how much you truly love them, Virgo. They know that if this battle was really yours, Virgo, that you would take it head on. Okay, this person here, they wanted to save you, Virgo, because they know that there's more that you can do. Virgo, some of you guys can be counselors, or you work in a, you know, a nursing home, or you work around, you know, sick children or abandoned families, shelters. Maybe you feel like you don't want to be personal with people, or you got too personal, but it's okay, Virgo. I'm also hearing, remember the good times. I'm also hearing that song with Lil Wayne and Drake when he, I think the song, what is the song called? When she like, Drake, or Wayne, I just want to say thank you for leaving me in this comfortable position. Remember the good times. I always look down on you. Okay, so Virg, I'm gonna leave this reading at that. I am so sorry, you guys, because typically, I don't know, I'm gonna blame a period, okay, because my period gonna come in a few days. I normally got a little bit more control of my emotions, but Virgo, you know, whatever this is the final piece. This is that ability for you to free yourself. Even if this is your old childhood traumas and wounds that's coming out, release them, Virgo. Let them be. Okay, if you can't help everybody, release them. If you got a message, release it. Okay, it's helping you free yourself, Virgo. It's really helping you grow. Okay, and it's been in a very dark time, and a lot of you guys, you know that you have grown. You still holding this flower. You still haven't walked out. You still haven't, you kind of just stuck. You sitting there. Okay, it's time for you to move. Don't give up. Okay, I'm really getting that. A lot of you guys, you're getting a fresh start here. And I feel like this is what somebody wants you to have, this fresh start. Even if this is somebody, Virgo, that really loves you. I'm saying really loved you. If this was the counterpart person you was dealing with, okay, they really love you. They know that they can't come back, Virgo, because that would just bring you back to the past. They know that, Virgo, you gonna have better. You deserve better. They didn't treat you better. They didn't treat you as they should when you were there, okay, Virgo? And they know now at this time, because you survived, because you've made it, that you don't even deserve, they don't even deserve that chance with you. And that's not in a state of grief, that's in a state of real love. And some people don't understand that, but real love is, sometimes I understand, I gotta let you be free. I gotta let you spread your wings. We ain't flying the same direction. And that comes back to that season, that reason. But one thing about it, Virgo, somebody wants to see you shine. Somebody wants to see you elevate. Somebody wants to see you escape. Somebody wants to see you, they want to see you win, Virgo. I'm hearing little bird, okay, Virgo? Virgo, a lot of you guys, you got this calling on your name. Don't follow other people's footsteps, Virgo. Don't try to figure it out. Just be obedient. Do what you're supposed to do. When it hurt, when you confused, listen to your soul. Don't think about what everybody else doing and how they did it. Don't think about who you couldn't help and who you couldn't save and what you could have. All you got to think about, Virgo, is your steps. And when you step your way, Virgo, I promise you, everything in your life pays off the right way. You don't have to choose between, should I have to work and be a Virgo, or have love and be a family? No, Virgo, you get it all. You don't have to try to be nobody spiritual and, religious than thou, or this teacher, this role model, this person that's perfect. No, just be you, Virgo. You already represent those things no matter what it is. But for most of you guys, just remember, like I said, there's so many people who look up to you and admire you for the strength that you don't even realize that you possess. And it's okay to fall, because people already see you as strong when you feel weak. But just because people see you in this strength and they see you as this, and some of you guys, that you have that already, that don't mean that you can help and save everybody. You built for everything that comes your way. Sometimes you gotta cry. Sometimes you gotta fall to your knees. Sometimes you gotta start over. Sometimes you gotta reconsider. Sometimes you gotta replan. And sometimes you just gotta allow, Virgo. But some of you guys, you got greatness called upon you. I'm not talking about this little bitty social media. Some of you guys, you so great you will never even see a social media platform. Some of you guys, you gonna hear things like this. That's your strength. That's your revenue. When you go read and you take things like that you hear that's building you and constructing you, and then you go construct something here. Everybody not made to get on here and have a platform and be on YouTube. Some people made to hear stuff and go create shelters. Then when you go link up with the person that's on YouTube, or you go link up with the person you hear on the radio, the superstar, they want to invest in you. Because this is what we doing it for. But if everybody trying to do the same thing, we letting people miss. We people falling in the cracks here. And only the real gonna understand how it feels. When you had to be the rose that grew from the concrete, that grew from the crack. Only the real understand, and I'm not talking about real with action. I'm talking about real empaths, real leaders, real people that want to make change, real trailblazers. It hurt every time you lose a soldier. I don't care if we shook hands or not. It hurt every time. We understand this is what comes with the war. We understand this is what comes with the battle. We understand this is what comes to make change with the revolution here. But we got to keep going, Berg. And it hurt. Add it to the scars. Add it to your battle wounds, Virgo. That's your badge. Those are your marks of honor. You know how many wars and battles a general fight before he ever get into the arms of the president to give him a motherfucking badge of honor. No, he gonna fight a lot, and if he make it back, then he get to see that badge. But until then, he getting them battle scars, them battle wounds. He cleaning it up, and he getting there. And when he get back, that respect and that title is presented to him. And if he die on that field, it's the same thing, Virgo. A lot of you guys, you are spiritual warriors. You fighting battles that people cannot see. You're not fighting with the flesh and bone. You fighting against spirits and principalities, but Virgo, you got people in the flesh that you losing every day behind this spiritual war that they don't see, that people getting away with doing things that people cannot see, and you know it. So it's okay to cry, because if you hold it in, Virgo, that's that darkness. You gotta cry so that in the concrete that this rose can grow. Your tears are going, that's what's going to make that rose grow. And that dark, and that dry, and that bitter, forbidden place here, Virgo, you gotta release it. And it's okay to. And it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to expose it, Virgo. Even though you love people, you don't want to hurt people, you never meant to make them cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. That was the last song, you guys, before we go, and I'll let you go. We're going to do a spiritual message. I'm going to read these lyrics for you, okay? Second lyric part real quick, Virg. All right, Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem. It says, where's my snare? I have no snare in my headphones. There you go. Yeah. Yo, yo. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a sip. All right, Eminem, Cleaning Out My Closet. It says, have you ever been hated or discriminated against? I have. I've been protested and demonstrated against. Picket signs for my wicked rhymes, look at the times. Sick is the mind of the motherfucking kid that's behind. All this commotion, emotions run deep as the ocean, exploding. Tempers flaring from a parent, just blow them off and keep going. Not taking nothing from no one, give them hell long as I'm breathing. Kicking ass in the morning and taking names in the evening. Leave them with tasted sour as the vinegar in their mouth. See, they can trigger me, but they'll never figure me out. Look at me now. I bet you probably sick of me now. Ain't you, mama? I'ma make you look so ridiculous now. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I said, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I got some skeletons in my closet, and I don't know if no one knows. So before they throw me inside of my coffin and close it, I'ma expose it. I take you back to 73, before I ever had a multi-platinum selling CD. I was a baby, maybe just a couple of months. My faggot father must have had his panties up in a bunch because he split. I wonder if he even kissed me goodbye. No, I don't second on the thought. I just fucking wish he would die. I look at Haley, I could never picture leaving her side. Even if I hated Kim, I grit my teeth and I try to make it work with her, at least for Haley's sake. I might have made some mistakes, but I'm only human, but man enough to face them today. What I did was stupid, no doubt it was dumb, but the smartest shit I did was take the bullets out of the gun. Cause I'd have killed him shit. I would have shot Kim and him both. It's my life. I like to welcome y'all to the Eminem show. Then it says, now I would never diss my own mama just to get recognition. Take a second to listen, for you think this record is dissing. But put yourself in my position just to try to envision witnessing your mama popping prescription pills in the kitchen, bitching that someone's always going through her purse and shit's missing, going through public housing systems, victim of Manhattan syndrome. My whole life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't. Till I grew up now I blew up. It makes you sick to your stomach, doesn't it? Wasn't that the reason you made that CD for me, Ma? So you could try to justify the way you treated me, Ma? But guess what? You're getting older now and it's cold when you lonely. And Nathan's growing up so quick, he's gonna know that you're phony. And Haley's getting so big now, you should see her. She's beautiful. But you'll never see her. She won't even be at your funeral. See, what hurts the most is you won't admit you was wrong. Bitch, do your song. Bitch, do your song. Keep telling yourself that you're a mom. But how dare you try to take what you didn't help me to get? You selfish bitch. I hope you fucking burn in hell for this shit. Remember when Ronnie died, you said you wished it was me? Well, guess what? I am dead. Dead to you as can be. Okay, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Bird, this could be how you feel about your mother. This could be how your children feel about you. This could be what you see going on. This could be, you see people doing certain things. It reminds you of your trauma, your triggers here, Virgo. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It says you're gonna cry about it or boss up. Pro tip: do both. Yeah, it don't take anything out. Release these tears, Virgo. It says you can do both. The real boss feel their feelings and do what they know is right at the same time. You still the boss, even if you the crime boss. And see, Virgo, this is what makes you the real boss. No matter what it is, wealth is not about what you have. Wealth is a mindset. If you don't have a mindset, you will never be able to obtain, maintain, create wealth. Okay, Virgo? That is already in you. It's not nothing that has to be taught. Okay, you're one of the very few that this shit is bestowed upon, Virgo. Okay, you're going to discover your gifts, your talents, everything. Each layer that you discover of yourself, each trauma that you remove, you discovering more gifts. And this is people around you. If they take the time to get to know you, they will see all of these gifts that are in you, Virgo. And they would know not to ever take advantage of it, but to always protect it, uplift it, and give back to it. See, you're going to start meeting people like this, Virgo. But as you're meeting these people, Virgo, it's going to bring out these traumas. It's going to bring up this pain because it's not something that you've had before. But get used to having better. Get used to feeling better. Get used to being people seeing you better. Get used to having this power back. And it's okay that you cry. It's okay that you had to cry in the past. At the end of the day, you still the boss. Even if you gotta cry in the when you making your business, when your business is growing, when you jumping off on the ledge, yeah, it's a smile when people see us putting the keys in on Instagram and YouTube. But real bosses know that it's gonna be plenty of nights that you cry, plenty of nights that you had to cry to even get the vision to even want to take this risk in life. Do you get what I'm saying, Virgo? It is nothing wrong with you crying. Cry and release it. You don't have to be strong for anybody. People need to be strong for you. Even if you the strongest one in the room, the strongest one in the room knows that, and they may be afraid to tell you, Virgo, I need you. But the strongest one in the room, Virgo, they also gonna know how to come and ask for your help. They also know how to walk away and make it happen for themselves. They're going to take initiative, Virgo, because they're inspired by your strength. And And a lot of people around you, Virgo, this is what you got. This is what's coming in. Okay? So yeah, order your takeout, Virgo. Live your life here. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like, Virgo, somebody sees you the same way. They have put the same work in. They want the same humble life, but they not humble life. Okay, they taking the humble path. They could have used their gifts, their knowledge to go out and steal, kill, abuse, whatever. But no, they do the same thing. If this is a masculine as well, Virgo, they're very comfortable with crying around you. Okay, it makes them uncomfortable to see you cry as well, Virgo. Okay, but at the end of the day, they know you still the boss and they respect you for it. Okay, so Virgo, I feel like whatever this is that's going on right now in your life, let it go through you. Okay, let it go through you so you can continue to move. Don't hold it in. Don't bottle it up. And a lot of people at this time, Virgo, the reason why for those of you guys that's going through that traumatic, event with the child here, the reason why someone did not come to you because they knew if they did, you would get upset, you would use your strength, and it would be able to, by you doing that, blowing up, it would deflect. And somebody would be able to get away with doing what they were doing, whether it was to you, to them, whatever. So they knew, Virgo, they had to just allow this shit to come out so that when you got ready to fight, you would have the strength for it. People wouldn't be able to silence you. People wouldn't be able to lie. People wouldn't be able to make excuses. They wouldn't be able to save their ass here. Okay, they also know that, Virgo, they don't want that you're not gonna go out and look for revenge. They know that the revenge, it's not revenge. They know that they don't have to have revenge either. You being vindicated, that is the revenge, because you're going to expose so many things. You're going to uplift so many people. You're going to break so many generational curses. You're going to break through so many goddamn bricks and walls and guards and chains and revelations that's going on here in this world, Virgo. I feel like this person knows exactly what you need, and that could be God in spirit, but this is also people in the flesh, Virgo. This little bit of pain, this little bit of heartbreak, these tears, they are igniting a fire in you. See, most of this fire has already been in you, but you've been learning how to dull that fire out. No, somebody is putting oil on the fire, and for the right ways this time, Virgo. Not the wrong ways, the right ways. They know you need this check. They know you need this light up. They know you need to be restart. They know you need this recrank. They know you need your battery charged. And see, Virgo, for somebody like you, your battery is not charged off of things that make you feel good, off of things that temporarily last. Your battery is charged off of the things that somehow, some way break and destroy you. And why you were made that way, Virgo, that is something we can't never figure out. We can't ponder upon. All we got to do is let that shit go through us and flow through us and understand that even when God destroyed this earth with a flood, we still stood. There is something about you, earth signs, you will not be destroyed unless that is God destroying you. And you will see a lot of things that you have harvested, that you have tried to nurture. That is your job. You will see a lot of things die, but the core, the earth, this what you are will not. It's reason for that, Virgo. Somebody knows that you got a lot to get that you could be vengeful for. But you don't go out and look for revenge. You fuel yourself in doing something better. But that's what also causes that hurt, Virgo. Because why do they do this? We will never know. They do it so they can save their ass, though, Virg. If you just gotta know, it ain't even got shit to do with you, Virg. They do it so they can save their ass, Virg. They do it so they can be ordering takeout, so they can be on the scene, so that they can be living the good life. They do it for a lot of things, Virgo. You would never fucking understand why, because you don't see life that way, okay? Mr. Hun, okay, we finna go on and delete you because we see what you've been on this whole time. You can't get nobody upset today. We're going to pray for you with that same Holy Ghost that you want to chill out. Okay, Father God, you said when there is two or more gathered in your name, you shall be in the midst, Lord. We ask that you come together with every single person in this chat room right now, God. Touch their heart, touch their soul, touch their mind, God. I ask that you remove bitterness from them. I ask that you remove vengefulness from them. I ask that you remove hatred from their heart, God, and replace it with your love. Replace it with your touch. Replace it with your sound, God. Give them the feeling that I feel, God, so that when they get into a mode and a zone to attack your children, Lord, that you give them this touch and you remind them that you're doing the same thing for them. You remind them that this love is available to them. You remind them, God, that you are still here. You still exist. You remind them that you still see and that every action, every tongue, every knee will bow and everything will be accounted for, God. Okay, I ask that you give my real spiritual warrior strength, Lord, to keep carrying on in your name. Keep marching in your name. Even though they strike us, even though they tear us down, even though they don't believe in us, God, we believe in you. I ask that you have mercy on our souls in their souls, God. I ask that you keep on using us as a vessel, Lord. I ask that you keep on disturbing that peace, disturbing where they peaceful and comfortable, God. I ask that you keep using us to shake them up. I ask that you keep using us to create fear because, God, if they fear us, then, God, they don't fear you. And we know, God, we have nothing to fear as long as we walk with you. We know, Lord, that we got nothing to fear. No weapon, no arrow, no nothing shall prosper as long as we walk in your name, God. I don't care what we present. I don't care what clothes we come in. I don't care what addictions we have. I don't care what parents we came from. I don't care how we fell short and through the cracks, God. But when we believe in you, God, let them see that. And that's all they got to see. See, when they know you are a believer, they can't touch you. Amen, amen, in his name. Amen, 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 in his name. Some of these folks, y'all, they want to take us down. But I'm a real believer. This ain't no image. This ain't no gimmick. This ain't no pretend. Yeah, they might have triggered me before. They couldn't figure me out. That's why they still trying to trigger it now. But I'm going to tell you why you can't figure it out. Because I'm a real believer. I'm a real child of God. I get mad about it. I get crunk about it. And I do a lot of things of the flesh. But my soul feeds off of God. And nothing of the flesh can destroy me. Anybody that is with me for real, trust me. Nothing can touch you. That's not being cocky. That's the soul. Because my flesh is weak. My flesh has been broken. My flesh don't even feel what my soul feels. That's how you know what God got upon you. If it was my flesh, I'd be out here in diamonds and jewels and makeup and hair and nails. I'd be out here on Instagram with my ass out. I'd be out here doing a lot of different things, but no, I'm doing what God told me to do, and I'm not worried about nobody that's hating. Because you want to be used by God, then be used by God. He uses each and every one of us. But what he never does is use us to destroy anybody else. That's on him. He will use us to expose somebody, but we ain't got to go destroy your village. We ain't got to burn down your home. We ain't got to keep messing with you. We ain't got to create fake profiles. We ain't got to do that. When you really touched, and this is why it's so sad, because when you really touch and you see what's going on in this world, and you got people that want to mock you and laugh you and destroy you, people who want to tear down your name, who ain't never even had the chance to really even get to know you. That's the same walk Jesus took. Y'all think God stopped choosing people to spread his word with Jesus? That was the start of it. That was just the start. That's why he chose 12 men that would be saved. I'm telling you this. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. And God knows that this is what you do. You don't care about saving people or your ass. You save people even if it means you putting your ass on the line. You don't cover up no lies. But you got people that want to be against you because you don't do it. You got people that's moving against you. And see, this is why I said, whoever this is, Virgo, that really has been touched by you. It reminds me of that song, Stan. And y'all know how Stan, he kept on writing and he wasn't getting nothing back. He wasn't getting nothing back. And he was saying, oh, I relate to this, I relate to that. But he was only taking the bad things. He wasn't seeing the good things, right? He wasn't seeing the good things. And by the time that it hit Slim, he writing back in the letter and he like, man, you got to chill. You great too. If I've been through it, you can do it too. But by the time he got that letter, he said what? I seen some shit on the news the other day. It made me sick. Dude killed his pregnant girlfriend and threw him off the bridge. Left a tape. Didn't say who it went to. Come to think about it, it was you. You get what I'm saying, Bird? You can't save everybody. Some people got hatred filled up in them. Even if you saying things, you just speaking of your past, it reminds them of their trauma, and they only hearing the darkness of it, and they run with that. You got some people that's running with the darkness, but they want you to come to the dark with them. They want you to acknowledge their pain, but it's not up to you. They need to allow God to acknowledge their pain. They need to acknowledge their pain. They need to go acknowledge the person who caused them the pain, and not in a way of I'm going to kill you and hurt you, but in a way of I forgive you. And that's the reason why you shine bright like a diamond, Bird. That's the reason why you being blessed. That's the reason why you able to keep going. That's the reason why, though you might not have it the way that you want, you still have what you need. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? And in due time, it'll all fill out because you're going to keep doing the work. Nobody has to tell you to do the work. One thing about a Virgo will take initiative. That's why people love you. You take the initiative to fight for them when they won't fight for themselves. You take the initiative to love them when they ain't coming in with the love for themselves. You take the initiative to do the job that everybody else won't do. You take the initiative to come to work on time. Nobody has to tell you to do that. You take the initiative to go ahead and pick up the motherfucking slack of everybody else. You take the initiative to say, oh, okay, since Tina couldn't come to work today, I'm going to go ahead and fill in. You take the initiative. They already know to call you, Virgo, before the motherfucking tower even hits. Oh, Tina can't come in, call Virgo. They're going to take it. They betting on it and relying on it. And that's why sometimes, Virgo, it's okay not to save everybody. You got to understand your position is saved. Your title is saved. Your purpose is saved. Let them hate. Let them be mad. We're not giving it to them no more. At least not today. Come tomorrow. Check back tomorrow. Check back tomorrow to see if the enemy's weapons will work. If I will indulge in battle with you. But right now, today, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it, because people love to trigger you and get you upset. It makes them feel validated. Do you not know how lame you have to be to feel validated by making somebody else feel bad, by making somebody else feel upset, by making somebody else do some shit that you regret doing, some shit you can't even do in the flesh, some shit you wouldn't even say, some shit you wouldn't confront, some shit you in your basement at your grandpappy house doing. Like, do you gotta know what that looks like? If you gotta secretly embarrass somebody, baby, woo-wee. Woo-wee. Because I know teachers in the room that'll call on a bully real quick. Answer the question. I know teachers in the room that'll call on a bully and say, can you come read this page? Can you tell me what you see on the card? Can't even, oh yeah, syllable reading ass motherfucker. Okay, we need to figure it out. It says the wound is the place where the light enters you. How they keep, if the more wounds they put on you, Virgo, the more light they allow it to enter. They ain't gonna figure it out though. It says pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask it how it made you go. And this is what you do, Virgo, but this is what they need to start doing so they can stop watching you and looking up to you and being inspired and trying to put these burdens on your shoulders in hopes that you'll crack, because they ain't doing nothing but no pain, no gain. All they doing is giving you some big ass traps. All they doing is giving you a core. All they doing is giving you a muscle gluteus maximum booty. All they doing is giving you some thunder thighs. All they doing is giving you some caveman calves. At the end of the day, Virgo, everything that they're doing, all it's doing is giving you more strength. And the more strength you get, the more inspired, the more admired. And it depends on them if they learning the lesson or not. If they want to hate or they want to go ahead and try to do and demonstrate. Which one? Which one? Which one? Crying, tears, and all, still the boss. Pro tip, do both. Pick one time in your life you have been hurt. Ask it how it made you golden. Didn't it make you more tenderhearted? Did it open you up when you were once closed down? Did the heartbreak lead you to a more connection with spirit? Can you get just a little teensy tiny bit grateful for it? Fuck yeah. Look at you. You're like a wounded disco ball inside. That's just what it is, Virgo. They gonna hate to love you, and it's things in you that you love that it'll make you feel this hate sometimes, and that's not hate, that's sadness. That's letting you know that you're human, that you real, because a lot of people don't even have those emotions. A lot of people don't even connect with God, with spirit, with themselves, the way that you connect and you feel with everyone, and including yourself, Virgo. There is something so magical and special about you, Virg. Everything reminds people of you. People, especially those who leave you, especially those that try to take advantage, that shitted on you, Virg, they know that there will be a day where that shit come back around, and they trying to get as much as they can, Virgo, before it actually comes. They're hoping that they'll be able to fly you out before that day actually comes, and that'll make them feel better. But Virgo, it's not even gonna happen that way, because they spend too much energy watching you. And at one point, yeah, you might watch, you might cry, you might get caught up, but at one point you're going to do what a Virgo always does best, and that is renew, recover, restart, remain resilient. Okay? If you go through a lesson again, Virgo, I promise you learn it the second time. You one of those people, though. It's not that you didn't get it the first time, that the second time you got to really see things. You got to put things together. Then you really get it. And you really become, you really become a motherfucking expert of the game. Okay, Virgo? This is in you. And the more that you not critique yourself, but the more that you practice, the more that you goddamn just let it be, the more that you go out and gain this experience and just and go out there on the field and do it, the more, Virgo, you're going to win the game with the less effort possible. And this is what people are afraid of. They are afraid of you being renewed. They are afraid of you realizing your real strength. Even though they admire you, even though they are inspired by you, Virgo, they are afraid of where you are going to get, because they know that a lot of them have been living the wrong way, Virgo, and that's going to be the first stop you put it into. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you on the next tune in. Do not forget to hit the like button. If you want a personal, go ahead and use that description box down below. I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful week, Virgo. Have a beautiful day. Like I said, shed those tears so you can shed that skin. You still gonna do what you're supposed to do. That ain't nothing. You built for that. You built for the skin shed. Okay, Virgo? I love you guys. Like I said, beautiful night, beautiful blessings. Big Virgo energy all week. Remember who you are. Remember what you came here to do. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Love you guys. Bye-bye.